not just in Alberta, but in the United States as well. We have regular listeners that I've brought this issue up to over the last 3 years since we've been on Mojo 50, and indeed before that when I was on the Genesis Communications network right before Roger Stone, when Americanuck Radio started out. We would do shows on this. Now, my views on it have changed slightly, but the foundation remains the same. And Greg, I'm so happy that you have done all this work to produce a document that people can go and sign. And I see this as an exciting opportunity for the people of Alberta. And not only has it activated the imaginations of people in the United States, but there are many people across Canada who are looking at Alberta right now like a lot of Americans are looking at Florida and South Dakota. And I've heard from people in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, all across this confederacy called Canada, that if Alberta does this, they're moving here and they're bringing their intelligence, their skills, their talent, their young families. This could be a very good thing. Welcome back to Americanuck Radio, Greg.
Boy, I can't believe it's been 23 episodes, my friend, of Dueling Citizens. I think I told you, I feel like I've been working with you for 20 years, man. This is great, Mike. This is a big, big day for Alberta. Listening to, of course, I'm only on audio here. I don't have the visual. But listening to that Chris Branham's production of the video for Canada Day, with that incredible flyover the Blue Angels. What I mentioned to you before the show is that date. That date, July 1st and Canada Day, really spurred something in me when Canada decided to cancel it. We remember last year?
I do.
Where the snowbirds magically had a mechanical failure and couldn't do a flyover of Ottawa, and you remember Winnipeg wanted to change the day and so forth. So that really spurred something in me, and that was way back. I knew when we produced that video, July 1st, is now Alberta Independence Day. We'll be happy to accommodate you if you want to give it up, Canada. But I knew when that video was produced that looking forward to July 1st, 2023, that June 30th, the day before, was going to be ALBERTA-51 referendum day. And there's been lots of talk, lots of shows, lots of conversations to that end. There are a lot of people watching this movement, Mike. As you know, there's a lot of people north and south of the border, and goodness gracious, around the world for that matter.
Yeah, no doubt.
June 30th. June 30th this year, and there'll be lots of info coming forth, will be a time when voters in Alberta, this is for registered Alberta voters only, because everyone else is just spectators, like me. I'm a spectator. I don't vote in Alberta. But registered Alberta voters are going to have their opportunity to have their voice heard. There's going to be a referendum question directly to them, and it will be, do you want Alberta to be the 51st state of the United States? Yes or no?
Just that simple.
A referendum, just that simple. A referendum, Mike, is a question, a direct question. You're going to get me fired up already here. A direct question to the Alberta voters, yes or no. Nobody else is invited to the party here from that standpoint.
We just had a listener in High River, Alberta, Greg, Madeline in High River. She said, I'd love to vote for joining the USA. How do we do it? There's one right there. Nice.
And just from a quick logistics standpoint, Mike, as the memo, I just wrote a memo to Alberta voters, a memo, not a press release to the media, not a cluing in politicians about it. This is a memo directly to the Alberta voters saying, hey, you can have an opportunity to vote. It can be online or in person. I'm guessing the second or third week of February, there'll be an official website launched. You can do it online, again, or you can do it in person. June 30th, 2023, there is going to be a big event, boots on the ground up in Alberta. As we speak, we're already identifying the site, Mike. I think I told you that. I'm hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that there's going to be a big old rodeo, Mike. And Albertans will have the choice, and no one's going to get in the way of their choice. No politician, no media, no spinmeisters, no security government agencies. Are you kidding me? They're going to have the opportunity to vote. And there's going to be a lot published about it. Again, like you mentioned, you've got the memo on the Americanuck website. I just placed literally the memo on my website, gregmeakin.com, in the trending section. This, Mike, is breaking news, and I told you this, I wanted to break this with you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And you know what, Mike? We are. And today's the day we're breaking it, Mike.